It's your girl Feli from Uganda. Welcome back to Tendereize channel, where today we are diving into the world of fashion with a twist. Joining us here is a young Ugandan entrepreneur who's got more style than my wardrobe ever dreamt of. From the latest trends to mixing with tradition with trendy, this fashionista has it all. So grab your coffee or your favorite pair of sunglasses, because we are about to find out what it takes to stay fabulous while building a business. Let's welcome Edward Waswa, who unlike the rest of us actually knows what. Give us a little of your background. How do you start your journey in fashion?
So, I'm by the names of Waswa Edward, the leader of BloodFord fashion brand, and I'm 24 years old. I'm starting from a school called Mirembe Technical Training. So, I've been working with my three brothers. I'm the fourth one. There is Martin, Kato, Wasa Peter, and Cyrus Intate. We are the four that work in this brand. So we started as a family. We started as the four of us, as the siblings. See and touch, or work with those people who are really talented and gifted in fashion. Since we are in a market, or since we are in a world where everyone has to see this thing out, or everyone has to see a fashion out, we make sure that we borrow ideas from the outer world countries to relate them with our tradition, or to relate them with our Ugandan style of fashion, and incorporate them into that industry, in our fashion industry.
That's all aspiring entrepreneurs.
So social media has really exposed me to the outer world and has really pulled a lot of clients and customers into my closet, into my fashion realm, into my industry. And I really advise other youths to really use this, because it can expose them and really attract a lot of other industries, a lot of other companies to work with. Because for me, I've really found a lot of companies to work with in my industry, in my closet of fashion, through social media. So a lot of clients have come through social media. That's how I've gotten this.
Right. How do you balance creativity with business side of the fashion?
So I balance creativity with the business side of fashion in a way whereby I go to, or I speak to my client, or I talk to my client, and he explains me the kind of design he wants. Ever since that I'm a creative artist, or I do imaginative compositions, some of them come to me and explain to me the fashions, the kind of styles they want, and I use that same concept with mine to mix it up, to make sure that I come up with an idea, or I come up with a style that can really suit his mind or suit his choice of decision.
All right. What are some of the common misconceptions about working in fashion you would like to clear up?
So some of the misconceptions, I really want to clear the mindset of these Ugandan stylists and artists. People in Uganda most of the times don't really want to adjust and advance with the trend. They don't really take time to really study and know what is on trend, and really know what is moving on to the first world countries. Because as we are working, we are targeting a market which is really international. For us to make our kind of fashion a class of first world, what you have to do, we have to really study what they are doing out there and incorporate it with our thing. Not really changing our tradition, but incorporating it to balance and move with the same market internationally. So that's what I really want to.
Okay, thank you very much. What advice would you like to give the aspiring entrepreneurs in Uganda and Africa, and those who are already in business?
So the advice that I really give to them is to really find out who they are in the very first place.
Yeah.
Because the biggest challenge that we find in Uganda is that most of the people are doing businesses whereby they are not that business. What I really want to advise to these people in our generation, I want to see everyone, or I want to really find out that everyone who is doing what is doing it from inside, because that's the only way you can give a solution to you and to the entire world. The only way you can give a solution is really doing something that is really from inside, not doing something that you've copied or you're looking for money from. And the other thing is to reduce the way, or to reduce that mind, or to deal away with the mind of thinking that since we are doing youth, or we are still young, we are not ready, or we are not in that position of doing stuff. We are the right people to work, and we really need to have big visions and big dreams in order to work hard to fulfill everything that is in our lives, or in our purposes, or in our lines of living.
All right. What inspired you to enter the fashion world as an entrepreneur?
So I was inspired by a lot of stuff. I was inspired by movies. I was inspired by comics and cartoons. I was inspired by other bigger brands in Paris and other countries in America. So all that stuff inspired me to really move into this thing, and I started using my sketches because I'm an artist. I do imaginative composition because I'm an artist. So that's all what inspired me in this thing.
All right. How do you describe your style, and how does it reflect your personality or culture?
So I describe my style as the futuristic fashion style because I'm really inspired by what is to come. I'm not inspired by what is in the past, but I'm inspired by what is to come using what is present, or relating to what is in the past, because I really want to see something that will go deep into the next generation, or the generations and generations to come. That's my inspiration.
What challenges have you faced as a young entrepreneur in Uganda's fashion industry?
I've really faced the challenge of finding the people to connect with, or people to work with, and since they see that you're really working well, or you're really working in an advanced mode, they really fear you and just put you down. They push you down and break you. And the other challenge that I make is marketing, or relating with people to really understand what I'm doing since I'm in this generation or in this country, or to incorporate myself with the trends and the fashions in our country, in Uganda.
Wow. How do you keep up with the global fashion trends while incorporating Ugandan culture into your designs?
So I keep up with the global trends. And
what's that one piece from your collection that holds a special meaning for you, and why?
That special outfit.
Yeah, special outfit.
The special outfit that I talk about, that I really see, it's called the Titan outfit. It speaks a lot to me. It explains a lot to me because it was my first step using my own hands. It changed a lot of my life, because when I was creating this Titan outfit, I was looking into a movie called Black Panther, and I had to change the trajectory of Uganda in fashion to take it into the movie industry, in order that we can also incorporate our fashion and style and culture into the movie industry. That's why I created the Titan. There are two outfits. One is for a man and the other is for a lady. And the artwork and the detail that I created was speaking a lot. The bag was speaking of courage and holding a lot in your life on your back, or understanding or moving with a lot, yet people do not see it. It is inside. It's too big, but people can't understand it as you are. And the other thing, the detail on the arms was speaking of something that is really covering your hands, because no one can really see what is in your hand and what you're going to produce next, but it is inside your hand. That's the detail that I created there with the Titan outfit, and it is my special outfit that I really count as something that's really different from me.
Wow. Thank you very much, Edward. I'm really inspired by your journey. Hopefully, the viewers are inspired, and the aspiring entrepreneurs here in Africa. So feel free to share your social handles if anyone there might be interested in your work.
So on Instagram, I use BloodFord, and TikTok, I use BloodFord. Those are my social media platforms. As per now, Instagram, I use BloodFord, and TikTok, BloodFord. Those are my social media platforms as per now, and as I create more.
Would you want us to know more about your business?
Yeah. I do imaginative composition. That's the main part, because it's what started me. Imaginative composition, I sketch out my images before creating a fashion or a style. I create its pattern in a sketch before cutting it out. So that's one thing that really makes me who I am, because it's the biggest point of me. That's my gift, that's my talent. But I've used it to change a lot of people's lives. I've used it to inspire a lot of guys, because the fashions and the patterns that I create are really impressive and great. I really know, because people have really told it to me a lot of times. Thank you for the interview. This is BloodFord Fashion Brand. This is our brand. This is our collection. This is our fashion style. So we make dresses, we make suits, we do wedding gowns, we do bridals, we do runways, we do fashion styles like for Paris Fashion Week. We follow that same trend because it's the international trend of style. So that's our style, and we really call upon everyone. We really call upon every person out there for our outfits. We are on open door. You can come and buy from us. You can come and take anything from us. Yeah.
Edward, would you mind giving an intro of Felili channel?
Okay. Please subscribe to the Felili Life channel. Like, comment, subscribe. That's the YouTube channel that you're going to subscribe to. Watch the video to the end and like. God bless you.
I encourage all viewers, Felili family, those who are new on this channel, come and support BloodFord Fashion. They have whatever cloth you need, from wedding to formal clothes to casual clothes, every collection. They have it all. If you want to shoot movies, if you want to do music videos, they have all the clothing that you need. And they are there.
If you let me take you for a ride, you'll memorize it.